Hello there. We've got a split picture weather-wise across Europe as we end the week and go into the weekend. We've got something of a cooler feel and wetter weather splashing into western and more central areas. But down across the south and into the eastern areas, it is a story of dry weather. Lots of heat with some exceptionally high temperatures in places like Serbia, where we have had red warnings out. People in Belgrade have been doing what they can to cool off as temperatures touch up into the high 30s. They'll remain so on Friday. We'll come up to 40 degrees in Belgrade on Saturday. It's a similar story in Bucharest, Romania. That heat extends all the way from western parts of Russia down across into Greece and into Italy, with southern areas seeing red warnings on Saturday. But things are set to cool down slightly in the northwest, as far down as Lisbon. Oslo as well in Norway will see those lower figures, and that's as the wet weather that you can see working its way across more central areas stretches up into southern parts of Scandinavia. We've got red warnings out for Switzerland on Friday. As we go into Saturday, the worst of that wet weather works its way into southern parts of Sweden and Norway. We'll see that rain in Oslo. Hello there. It's a very hot story for northern parts of Africa and the Levant and Middle East. We're seeing very high temperatures here, in particular for parts of Iraq and Kuwait, with temperatures lingering in the early 50s. Well, they come down slightly in Baghdad, 48 degrees there on Saturday. They're on the up, however, across the Gulf, 47 degrees in Doha, Qatar. We could see a shamal kicking up some dust and creating some hazy sunshine as we go into Sunday. But a largely hot and dry picture across the region, and it's a similar story for northern parts of Africa. We've seen some record heat in Morocco's Atlas Mountains. The heat warnings continue for southwestern parts of Algeria, with the chance of sandstorms across more northwestern areas. The heavy rain continues across that central band of Africa, with some stormy conditions for West Africa and parts of Central Africa as well, such as the Democratic Republic of Congo. Now, Cape Town saw some very wet and windy weather as cold fronts swept into southern parts of South Africa. We're going to see more of that as we go into Saturday, with some rough seas as well. The wetter weather pushing its way further east. It'll be rather chilly with only 13 degrees Celsius there on Saturday.